I see. All right. Well, just to summarise now, Jack, to be sure that we can both be sure that I understand your query. You're married with 2 children in primary school. You have a small mortgage and you have been working with the same company for the last 15 years. Now your hours have been cut by 14 hours a week, leaving you with €200 less every week. Have I got that straight?
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I'll now be working for 26 hours instead of 40.
I see. Well, in that case, Jack, I think you could qualify for family income supplement.
Oh, well, what is that exactly?
Well, will you excuse me a moment, please? Hello? Hello, Nuala. Nuala, I'm with somebody at the moment. Could I ring you back later? Thanks. All right, bye-bye. I'm sorry about that, Jack.
That's no worries.
Where were we? The family income supplement. It's an income from the state intended for working families on low income. If your net average weekly income is below a certain amount and you meet certain conditions, then you qualify for it.
Oh, what sort of conditions?
There are different income limits depending on the size of your family. Now they take a look at the number of children you have, whether you're supporting them financially, what ages they are, if they're in full-time education, those kind of things, so on.
Oh, okay.
And also, if you do qualify for family income supplement, there are other entitlements you can claim. For example, the back-to-school allowance for clothing and footwear.
Okay, I'm with you.
So we'll just take a look at some information here now, and I'll explain to you as I go. Would you like to move your chair around a bit so you can see what I'm doing there? Can you see the screen there? This is our website, and it's called citizensinformation.ie. If you have internet access, you can use it yourself. So, the income limit for someone like you with 2 children is €602 a week. So what they do at the moment is this. They compare your net average weekly income with the figure of 602, okay? And if what you're going to be taking home is less than that amount, then you get 60% of the difference between the two. Am I making any sense?
Maybe.
Well, you said your boss said you'd be down to 400 a week, right?
Are we talking about the difference between 400 and the 602?
Exactly. So let's say it's an even difference of €200. So what they do is this. They multiply €200 by 60%, and that gives you €120.
Does that mean I could get €120 a week?
That's it.
Oh. And how long would that last for?
Well, it runs for the year.
And what if my hours changed?
Well, the figure of 120 remains the same for the year. Unfortunately, it doesn't increase if your hours are further reduced.
And if they went back up a bit?
The family income supplement remains the same for the entire year. And if your circumstances change, all right, I would advise you to contact the department, let them know.
Okay.
There was something else I was going to say to you. You only qualify if you're working 19 hours a week or more, or 38 hours or more a fortnight. Anything less than that and you won't qualify. But seeing as how you're going to be working for 26 hours a week means you're well within the limit, Jack.
Okay. So what do I need to apply?
Well, we can download an application form from the Department of Social Protection if you like. Actually, I have one already printed off here, which you can have.
Great.
Hold on a moment now. Now, here we are. Now.
Talk about having to sign your life away.
Well, I know it's a bit long, all right. And there is some information you might not have with you today now, like your PPS number.
Believe it or not, I think I have that one here.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Now, there's also another section here, Jack, which requires your employer's registration number and the company's stamp. You'll also need to include a statement of your gross earnings for the last 4 weeks, and also including income tax deductions, your employee's PRSI number, and any other deductions you have.
I can't fill that out now, so...
No, I'm afraid not. But you could, if you want to get the information and come back later, we'll help you fill it in. I should be here till 4:30 today.
That might be a bit tight. I'm not sure if the boss is around today.
I know.
Still, I'd love to get this done and dusted today. Maybe I'll see how I go, and I'll come back later on if I've everything I need.
Well, listen, why don't you take the form with you? It'll save you having to come back later on.
Thanks, but between ourselves, I hate filling out forms. I'm always afraid that I'll get something wrong. I'd be really glad if you could cast your eye over it and see if I've put everything in.
No problem, Jack. I'll be here later on today. And I should be here tomorrow, but if by any chance I'm not, my colleague Paul will be able to see you.
Well, I have to say, Claire, this has really taken a load off my mind. Hopefully I'll see you later on.
I'll show you out, Jack.
Thanks.
Ah,
Thanks, Claire.
you're welcome.